everyone, it's Gillian and welcome to today's super fun and magical slime video. So today I will be creating a slime palette inspired by the magical Disney princesses. I have always loved Disney princesses and I have been watching Disney films since I can remember, so I really wanted to make sure that every slime in this video was unique and creative. So starting off, we are going to be making the slimes first and then we will assemble the slime palette. Starting with Belle, and when I was growing up, she was definitely my favorite Disney princess. So I decided to make a bright yellow cloud slime inspired by her beautiful ball gown. So I started off with some school glue and a dash of water and I mixed this together. Then I just made it as bright yellow as possible and then I decided to give it a nice scent, and I thought this scent called Love Spell was totally perfect for this. Then I went ahead and activated this slime. So after this, I'm going to be mixing in instant snow powder, and that is what's going to transform it into a drizzly cloud slime. The next Disney princess is Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Now I'm only going to be doing 6 Disney princesses in this video. I wanted to do all of them, but we would have been here all day, so I just chose 6. Now for Ariel, I felt it was necessary to do an ocean themed slime because she is a mermaid. So I decided to make a crystal clear blue slime. So I added some clear glue and water to a bowl and mixed it together. Then I added a tiny bit of blue food coloring just to give it a blue tint. Then I went ahead and activated this slime, and as you can see, it's going to get really cloudy. So then I just placed it in an airtight container and I left it for about 2 weeks so it would clear up and resemble the crystal clear ocean, which is the look I'm going for. The next princess is Rapunzel, and I loved the purple dress that she was wearing, so I decided to make a beautiful purple slime. And I also wanted this slime to be based around the golden flower, which is in the beginning of the movie. So first I added some school glue to a bowl. Then I went in with some conditioner and also some scent, and this is a very floral scent. Then I mixed it all together, and then it was time for the difficult part, which was getting the perfect shade of purple. So I just kept adding blue and pink until I was happy with the color, and this was definitely a process, but as you can see, it's a very, I guess it's kind of like a plum color, I'm not sure, but I felt like it was the perfect match for her dress. So then I went ahead and activated this slime, and this final slime is going to be a butter slime. So after it was activated, I just added half a packet of white Daiso clay. course, I had to include Snow White in the Disney Princess palette, so I decided to make Snow White's slime inspired by the poisoned apple, and I wanted this slime to be layered, so I made two different textures of slime, starting off with a Floam. So here I'm adding some clear glue and some water to a bowl and mixing it together. Then I added a scent, and as you can see, it went a little bit cloudy, but that's okay because it just made the red more vibrant. Now to get that red apple color, I had to add so much red food coloring, but as you can see, it's the perfect red apple color. And then I decided to also add some red glitter because I felt like my slime palette needed a little bit of glitter. Then I went ahead and activated it, and I'm going to be adding red Floam beads to this. So I did leave it a little bit sticky just so that it would hold on to as many Floam beads as possible. Sitting on top of that Floam, I really wanted a super glossy red slime, just like the perfect apple would have this amazing sheen to it. I really wanted the slime to look similar, so I added some school glue and lotion to a bowl. I also added some cornstarch, baby oil, conditioner, and scent, and then of course I had to add a lot of red food coloring to get that vibrant red apple color. As you can see, it ended up such a rich red. I also added apple scent to this slime, and the first scent I added was Berry Delightful, and I felt like the two scents worked really well together. Then I went ahead and activated this slime, and this made the thickest and glossiest slime, and it was so perfect for Snow White, and I cannot believe the beautiful rich red color. I'm obsessed. Up next is Cinderella, and this is another one of my favorite Disney films. I loved watching this growing up. I loved the music and her dress, and honestly, it's just such a magical film. So I decided to make a Cinderella slime inspired by the beautiful glass slipper. So I made a beautiful blue pigment slime. Starting off with some clear glue, I also added some scent, and then I went in with my blue pigment, and I made sure to add enough so I would have a beautiful rich color. I really wanted this to be the most stunning Cinderella blue color, and as you can see, it's looking amazing. Now, when I think of Cinderella's glass slippers, I think of glitter and glistening, so I went in with a few different types of glitter and mixed this all together. Then I went in with my activator, and I just slowly started activating this slime. Now, to make sure that that pigment really shone through, I left this for a few days just so that it would settle down a bit and it wouldn't be as cloudy, and that's how I got the beautiful Cinderella blue. Here we have Aurora, or Sleeping Beauty, and here you can see she has two different color dresses, and this slime I am calling Make It Blue, Make It Pink, and it's after one of the scenes in the movie where Flora and Merryweather, I think, are fighting over what color to make Aurora's dress. One wants it blue, one wants it pink. I think we all know I would prefer the pink, but I decided to make a two-toned slime, so half of it's going to be blue and half of it's going to be pink, but they are going to be the same texture, which is a sugar scrub slime. So just starting off with a super basic blue clear glue based slime, I'm going to be mixing in a lot of sugar beads, basically as much as it will hold, and I also added some frosted fishbowl beads to add to the texture of this slime. So after making the blue slime, I went ahead and made the exact same slime, but in a really pretty pink color, just so that I would have the two different tones. Now that all the hard work is done, it's time for the fun part, and we are going to assemble the Disney Princess Slime palette. So I'm going to be using this palette, which has 12 compartments, and I'm going to be filling 6 of them with the slimes and 6 of them with some super fun slime add-ins. Starting with Belle, I added some large yellow pastel Floam beads and then topped it off with the yellow cloud slime. I then added some gold leaf and went in with a beautiful red rose charm and placed a little plastic dome over the top to resemble the famous red rose in Beauty and the Beast. Next, I decided to make the Cinderella slime, so I first added some beautiful little vase filler. I feel like they're little crystals and they look like diamonds. I felt like they went perfect with the Cinderella slime. I topped it off with the blue pigment slime, some silver leaf, a beautiful blue carriage, a beautiful glittery blue shoe, and just a bunch of sparkly things. And this was such a stunning slime, and I couldn't be happier with the Cinderella one. Next we have Rapunzel, so I first added some leaf Fimo pieces, topped it off with the purple butter slime. I added some purple fishbowl beads and also some purple iridescent flakes, and then this beautiful metal gold flower charm, which I found in the jewelry section, and some green leaves. Moving on, we have Aurora. So this is the two-toned make it pink, make it blue slime. So half is blue, half is pink, and then just topping it off with some beautiful little crowns and this cute little Once Upon a Time charm. For Snow White, I first went in with a layer of the red Floam, and then I went in with a skull charm to resemble the poisoned apple. So now we need to cover up that it is a poisoned apple and make it look like a beautiful red apple. So I topped it off with that glossy slime. Then I just went in with some cute little Snow White themed charms, including a mirror, because mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? For Ariel, I first added some really pretty light blue fishbowl beads and some iridescent pearls. Then I went in with some under the sea themed charms, including a mermaid tail. Then taking that beautiful crystal clear blue slime, I topped this off. Then I decided to add a fork charm because she brushes her hair with a fork. I think it's called a dingle hopper in the movie. And then I placed that on top because I thought that was a fun little addition. Now in the other compartments, I just added some really fun slime add-ins, some marshmallow beads. We've got some Disney themed charms, some Java chips, and also I added some ocean themed charms. So here is the finished slime palette. It was definitely a work in progress and definitely took a lot of thought, and I changed my mind so many times on which slimes I was going to do. I still have so many Disney princess slimes that I want to do, so I might do some more slime palettes just so I can make them all come to life. And I love Disney and I love slime palettes, so basically this video for me was a dream come true. I think the Beauty and the Beast slime was definitely my favorite. I think the rose on top under the dome just looked so perfect, and I feel like it just really screamed Beauty and the Beast to me. Let me know in the comments below which of the Disney princess slimes was your favorite. I would love to know what you thought of how I went. Did you like the slimes that I created? Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!